Julius Malema faces opposition from the National Defence Force to his plans to address soldiers today. And the CCMA to convene a meeting in the next 12 hours with stakeholders on the unprotected strike at Lonmin's Marikana mine. I'm Richard Brooks. Expelled ANC Youth League leader Julius Malema faces opposition from the National Defence Force to his plans to address soldiers today. Defence Minister Nosiviwe Mapisa-Ankuna says soldiers who attend any such meeting have no permission to do so and will face the consequences. She says members of the SANDF have other means to vent their grievances. The minister says Malema is acting like a counter-revolutionary.
I don't know in what capacity Mr. Malema will be addressing members of the South African National Defence Force. She's not a member of parliament. She does not work in the Department of Defence. She's not the Minister of Defence. She's not from the Office of the Ombudsman. So I honestly, sincerely have a number of questions to raise before I can have an appreciation of the reasons why we should even consider actually addressing members of the Defence Force.
The CCMA is to convene a meeting in the next 12 hours with stakeholders on the unprotected strike at Lonmin's Marikana mine. The meeting will be a report back on the so far fruitless attempts to convince miners to return to work in accordance with the peace pact signed by some stakeholders last week. Senior Commissioner at the CCMA, Afzul Subadar.
Well, what we did tell them is that we would engage with other stakeholders and get back to them. Yes, they came here with an expectation that the CCMA was going to table an offer from the employer. That was the expectation. But we were here more to basically see if they had reconsidered their position or if they had any other thoughts. But their position remains essentially unchanged.
Three prolific South African artists who are highly respected internationally are to perform live on local stages over the next few days. Cape Townian Jonathan Butler from Athlone will take to the stage of the Grand Arena in the Mother City this evening in his new show entitled Evolution. Legendary jazz musician Abdullah Ibrahim will give a series of solo piano concerts at the Everard Reed Galleries in Johannesburg from Friday and from next Tuesday in Cape Town. Another internationally renowned local music export, Johnny Clegg, is set to perform at the Teatro at Monte Cassino on Saturday and Sunday. At least 60 people have been killed in a fire at a garment factory in the Pakistani city of Karachi. Police say bodies are still being recovered from the factory, which employs about 450 people. 35 workers were injured. The cause of the blaze is not yet clear. This is Pakistan's second deadly factory fire in 2 days. Yesterday, at least 23 people were killed at a shoe factory in the city of Lahore.